Former 10-term Democratic Congressman Tim Ryan announced this morning he will not run for governor in 2026. It ends months of speculation about his plans and leaves former Ohio Health Department Director Amy Acton as the lone Democrat in the race. In a statement, Ryan said, after careful consideration, much prayer and reflection, and after long conversations with my family, my closest friends and advisors, I've made the decision not to run for governor in 2026. When I interviewed Ryan on Face the State in September, he laid out the factors he was considering about running.
What's the environment going to be like in a year? And just trying to predict all that stuff. And then, family considerations. I mean, my wife, my kid, I'm coaching them in football, I'm coaching them in basketball, I bring them to practice, I coach him at practice, I take him home from practice, I'm home in the morning before he goes to school, I'm there when he gets home. I love that, and so putting that on pause for a year, it would be a hard thing to do. So now, former Ohio Department of Health Director Dr. Amy Acton is the only Democrat in the race for governor. Tim Ryan made the announcement today he's not running for governor. What's your reaction to that announcement?
Well, I can tell you that I have been working laser focused on Ohioans. We've been everywhere in the state, listening deeply for almost 2 years now. And I'm also very, very focused on my opponent, Mr. Ramaswamy, and winning this election in the fall of 26. Are
you breathing kind of a sigh of relief, though, that you're not going to have a primary contest here where the two of you could potentially have been beating each other up?
I think it's so important that we all stay focused on what Ohioans need. So certainly, being focused on the general election, being able to focus on what I see as a self-funding billionaire who is a Washington insider that literally flies around the state in a private jet. We always say we're out there in our old Jeep touring the state, listening deeply to Ohioans.
In a statement about Ryan's decision, Vivek Ramaswamy's spokesperson said, while the Democrats have spent months fighting to secure their shrinking base, Vivek has been talking to voters of all political persuasions to build an unprecedented coalition of support that includes conservative leaders and farmers to truckers and labor unions, and we are just getting started, end quote.